Hey there, this is Juanita. Hey, welcome to my channel. Today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be adding a tarp, a clear plastic tarp on this corner right here. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see me do it, but I'm going to do the best that I can in doing it and doing it as quickly as possible. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you haven't seen my previous video where I added both my canvas walls, one on this side and the other, as well as adding a plastic tarp on the other end, I will link up that video for you to go catch. But at the time I didn't have one for this corner, so I went ahead and ordered it. It's arrived, and so that's what I'm going to be doing today. So I'm hoping that this will be really quick. So if you have any questions, please leave it in the comments below for a later Q&A. And also don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification button to catch me on all my videos, and more importantly, welcome. Thank you for joining me today. Okay, with that said, I'm just going to dive in, get busy, and hopefully this will come out seamlessly. Now, this is the plastic tarp, and how I put my canvas walls as well as this tarps up is that I just use this little hooks right here. This is enough. They're very small, but they're sufficient enough. I may also need to nail on this eucalyptus tree as well. We'll see how it all works out. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. And I'm just going to dive right into it. Now this is a 5 by 8. It should be big enough because I measured it at 4 by 8. And this is extremely durable plastic, and it's very tough, very stiff, but it's going to work wonderfully. Now this has grommets on the top, and then the bottom grommets I will be placing, and I don't have them with me, I'll have to go grab them, tent stakes to stake it down to the ground. Okay, so it's not going to work for me to do it through the outside because this is extremely thick plastic and it's not very flexible. So I'm going to have Brad come and help me and assist me with putting it up and put it inside, because it also won't work because the grommets would have to be in here. That means I would have to cut a hole in here for the strings to go through, and I really want to avoid that if at all possible. But yeah, so we're just going to try to do the best we can doing it from the inside.
Feeling so small, watch the clock ticking off the wall, but tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Look at the beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Lay my troubles to rest. Blow the smoke through my cigarette. City lights looking fine, and I know this is my time now. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. I wanna drive a faster car. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my...
Okay, so this isn't my best solution. I was really kind of hoping to wrap it around in the outer part. Unfortunately, that didn't quite work out. It would be leaving too many gaps for the rain to come in, and I'm really trying to avoid that. Now the wind ain't gonna push this forward because this is so stiff that it's just not gonna move. That was the most difficult thing about doing this. I almost think that this is a little thicker than the other one over there, but it'll work. That plaque has been on this tree for years, and the nail actually grew into the tree over here, so we had to break it off, and unfortunately it broke one of the arms off of the stone. So we'll have to figure that out and maybe put it back up somehow. But this was crazy. It really was. I couldn't even do it from the outside. And the reason why I couldn't do it from the outside was because the grommets on this are very far apart. I do have a grommet tool, so I will be adding grommets, a little bit more grommets here so that I can tie it around this post or fasten it somehow. And these little hooks, this little hooks that I'm using, that you can see here, these little hooks are really a little bit too small. They work, but they're a little too small to really just kind of anchor it down. So I'm gonna have to find me some larger ones to put it in the grommet hole. But what I did some nails here. I also used the hook in that one, and then I nailed the corner right here, another nail, some more hooks. You can't see the hooks because of the grommet, they match. And then another nail up here because the grommet was too small for that. And then I just used a nail here and here to keep it taut. And then this area here, it actually ended up closing it up a little bit more. So it does have a grommet fairly close to each other, so I'll probably tie that so it doesn't flip forward. But otherwise, it's gonna be pretty good. Over here, as you can see, I used some clear thumbtacks just because that way they're not so obvious. And so I just kind of tacked it all the way down just to keep this really enclosed. And then I did use some hooks as well. So, and then way down here, because there is cement around this post, I had to use a hook here. And then of course this is so tight that it's not going to go anywhere. And neither is this. Well, just tuck that right in there. And then I used a tent stake over here. To be honest with you, I spent all night thinking how this was going to work out. I knew the plastic was going to be really durable and thick. I didn't expect it to be this thick and this difficult to put up. That's why I got my husband to come in. But I really couldn't put it in the outside because the grommets would have to go inside and back here for me to tie it. And it just, you know, for me to do that, I'd have to cut into the plastic, and I don't really want to do that. I do feel a slight breeze, but you know what? There's openings all over this pergola, and will be some openings. So it's not going to be, like I said on my previous video, it's not going to be entirely closed in. There are going to be gaps of airflow in here. Last year, I put like a brace over here, a wooden brace, to keep this taut. But this plastic is so thick that I really doubt that the wind is going to blow it in. It was even really difficult for me to fold it, much less, you know, wrap around. But I did a lot of redneck jobs up here, but it works. And this is just a DIY project of getting, you know, to possibly inspire you to possibly take on a job like this. And does it have to be perfect? No, it doesn't have to be perfect. It can be a redneck job like what I'm doing here. Because the whole purpose is just to enclose your area, protect your furniture over the winter months, but even more so to utilize your area in the best possible way. Is it perfect? No, it's not perfect, and it's not the best job that I would like it to look like, but at the same time, you know what, it's cost effective and it works, and I can see through it, which is a big plus. And yeah, so I can even enjoy the outdoors through here, and it doesn't look like I'm enclosing myself. But yeah, it's a redneck job for sure. But hopefully this will inspire you to at least do something in your area. Now, if you're lucky to be living in California or a higher temperature where you don't get a lot of rain, then you probably don't need to do any of this stuff. Unfortunately, I live in Portland, Oregon, where we do get a lot of rain, and we have come into our rainy season, as well as probably snow further down the line. And I just want to make sure that this is well protected, so that my furniture is intact. I don't have any debris coming in, and no wind also. And so yeah, and it's the best way to utilize your space outdoor, even in the winter. And that is what my whole primary goal is on doing what I'm doing. So yeah, and then once I get my wood stove in here, it's gonna be nice and cozy. I can't wait. One step at a time. Hopefully the next video you'll be seeing will be me putting that wood stove together and in here, and hopefully lighten it up. But yeah, this isn't the best solution, but it's a solution, and it works. Now I may try to find me some kind of duct tape that's kind of wood finish, and see if I can't make this look a little nicer, because I really don't like this white. It really makes it look, it just really makes it stand out, and it's ugly in my opinion, but it'll work, it'll work, it'll work. So yeah, anyway, thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you guys on my next video. Hopefully it will be to put in my wood stove in here, and eventually doing some cookouts in here. Oh, I can't wait. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and have a wonderful evening. Mwah! Love you. Bye-bye for now.